All yours.
Hi guys, welcome to the team call, and I'm Patrick. If you don't know me, right here in Germany, we just finished a fit camp, and we were riding faster to come and do this team call. So you guys are very lucky. You're sitting home in Australia or here in Germany in your couch and listening to the call. So we have to hustle to come and make this happen. So today we're going to talk about some very important points. So guys, this business is not a joke. I still see a lot of people, they think this is like a joke. The business is not about taking selfie. The business is not about doing all these cool videos. This business is something that can change your life. Yeah. And a lot of people aren't jumping on these calls. A lot of people aren't jumping, to learn how to build their businesses. And I'm telling you, success doesn't happen by luck here. You need some commitment. If you commit to a plan of action, you stay consistent and you become mature and you grow through that. That's how you become a better leader. It doesn't happen by staying home or by buying a lottery ticket and then you become president team. Every single one of you guys can do it. If I can do it, you can do it too. It's just what we call commitment, and you commit according to your speed and your goals. If you just want to go slow, that's okay. If you want to be a follower, that's good. It's good to have followers, not just on Instagram, Facebook, in normal life as well. So everyone is welcome. So guys, we're gonna start the team call. So just be very attentive, take notes, and whatever relate to you. So just write it down. What doesn't, don't worry about it. Alrighty, let's start. Roger, please. Thank you. So guys, as you can see, I didn't have time to jump on a computer to type this up. This is something I just wrote. I still got all my notes here. And this business is a business of simplicity. And by the time I go and do all this PSD, hashtag, it takes a lot of time and I will not make it on time. Remember guys, everyone go on their speed. Do you want to go slow? We love you. Do you want to go fast? We love you. Do you want to go faster? We love you. Do you want to go faster? We love you. Do you want to be a follower? We love you too. So, but today we're going to talk about the fastest. Yeah. So if you want to go slow, that's okay. What we're going to talk about can also relate to you, because if you don't follow what we're going to talk about next, even a follower, you're not going to be one of our followers. Yeah. So even going slow, you're not going to go slow. So just take notes. All right, we're going to go to the next slide, please. All righty, guys. If you can't read, what I can recommend you is to take a screenshot. Yeah, and then you can make it big, and read line per line. How to start a new business partner. How do you start a new business partner? If you're a new business partner today and your mentor didn't start you like that, now you know how you're supposed to start. Number one, when you speak to someone, it doesn't really matter how people come in the business. Whether you get them, you get them with a headlock and they decide to join the business, welcome to the team. Whether they come from Instagram, from Facebook, from flyers, from referral, it doesn't matter how people join the business, but it's important how they start the business. Number one, register them with products. Don't get anybody registered if they're not going to buy any product for themselves. It's a waste of your time, waste of their time, and waste of their money. In Australia, it's $79 to get registered. In Germany, in Europe, it's 58 euros, roughly. Why would you spend 58 euro or $79 without even getting any products? So don't register anyone if they're not prepared to start on the product, at least for themselves. So you're not wasting your time, you're not wasting their time, number one. So number two, when they register with products, invite them to the online marketing plan training that we have in both different countries, or wherever you are in the world, you can have access to this marketing plan training. It's done live every Tuesday I think in Australia, in Germany, Mondays and Thursday. So it's done every week. You just need to ask your mentor sponsor where to get the link. Number two, when you invite them to the online training, it's for them to decide if they want to be slow, if they want to go fastest, or they just want to be a follower. So basically, the online marketing plan training will let them know the next step. Number three, organize a shake party with them. If you're on the team call and you haven't hosted a shake party, something is wrong. In my first week in the business, I had a shake party. If you haven't done a shake party, don't expect your team members to come and do it, because this is a business of duplication. I don't know how, but for some reason, this business seems to go that way. What you didn't do, your team member will never do. I don't know why it's that. It's a little bit like the Bible. Things that are written in there, who wrote them, we don't know, but sometimes a lot of those things come true. Same thing in Herbalife. If you don't have a shake party, you're already starting the business in the wrong foot. Number four, write goals with them. You're going to write goals with your business partner, the new people. Okay, it's a bit like waking up in the morning, you decide to jump in your car. Where are you going? Can you just drive your car without knowing where you're going? You can end up anywhere. You can end up in Afghanistan, you can end up in Cameroon, you can end up in Laos, you can end up in the ocean, you can end up in any kind of places. Write goals with your business partners. Why? So they know where they're going. They know why they're doing Herbalife. When you write their goals, then you will know exactly if they want to go slow or faster. Because if someone wants to go faster, you might give them a slow plan because you didn't know their goals. If someone wants to go slow, you might give them a faster plan, but they don't want to go fast. So that's why you write their goals. How do you write their goals? For example, how much money do you want to earn? How many hours are you prepared to put into your business per day? Are you teachable? Do you have a big ego? Do you want to buy a car, a house? What would you do if money wasn't the issue? Would you like to change your full-time job, earning the same kind of money with Herbalife? Do you want to become financially independent? Those little goals. Okay, small goals to big goals. What do you want to achieve in 2 months with Herbalife? In terms of money, health, mindset. Okay, what do you want to achieve in 6 months? What do you want to achieve in 1 year, in 2 years, in 3 years? So start with the small goals to the big goals. I want to become senior consultant, great. I want to lose 2 kilos, great. I want to become supervisor, great. I want to earn extra $200 a week, great. I want to become Get Team. The goal started to get big. I want to travel, once a year. The goals are starting to stretch. I want to buy a car. The goals are getting bigger. I want to buy a house. The goals are even huge. Yeah, so you need to write those goals. And now what you need to write the goals with them is, for example, when you have their goals, you ask them this. For example, Bjorn, yeah, I gave him a plan to do flyers, for example, every morning, let's say. As an example, I didn't give him a plan. Let's say Roger gave Bjorn a plan and Francisca to do flyers at 3 o'clock. But if Roger has their goal, and then one morning, Bjorn and Francisca, they don't do their flyers. And Roger will ring Bjorn and Francisca and look at their goals and say, hey guys, you haven't been consistent for 3 days. Francisca, remember, you said in 3 months you want to become supervisor. Already, you're not going to do it because you're not sticking to your goal. You said you want to buy a car. You said you want to buy a house. You said you want to become financially independent. You said this thing. My job is to keep you accountable. I'm not your boss. I'm just trying to energize your goal. So do you want to stay consistent so we can achieve this? Or should we review your goals? Should we review your goals? So that's why you write goals. Number 5, put a solid 90-day plan with them. You see, the 90-day plan comes at the 5th position. because you don't straight away, when people join, you give them 90-day plan. And it happens a lot in our business where people join today, you give them 90-day plan, you don't even know their goals. It's just too much for them. Number 5, give them a 90-day plan. What is a 90-day plan? It's a daily method of operation, of activity that you do in a daily basis. Yeah. So in this 90-day plan, you already know their hours, how much time they want to work Herbalife, what they want to achieve. So you can give them something that is designed for their goals. Number 6, make sure they have a list of the people they know. Again, this is what seems to happen a lot. When people start the business, straight away they go on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, and they start talking to the core market. Straight away they go and do walk and talk, and they start talking to the core market. The faster way to do this business is with the people you already know, because they know you and they trust you. So you want to ask them to write a list of the people they know down, on their phone. There's people there, just write the names down. So therefore you can ask them, did you speak to this guy? Yes or no? No yet. Have you spoken to this? Have you spoken to this? Who can we invite to fit camp? Who can we invite to the weight loss challenge? Have you invite these people to the shake party? That. Number 7. Yep. Number 7. Number 7. Invite them to the next SDS. Invite your business partner to the next SDS. Already, I know, Olivier, you were not at the Success Training Seminar this weekend. So it's really important. The guy who was there is one of my friends. He's making $60,000 a month. And this guy is at 25 years old. He's starting in Australia. He used to struggle. He was a backpacker working everywhere in Australia. He didn't even have nice clothes. And today he's making $60,000 a month. I'm sure many people want to know how. That's why you go to the SDS, because if you don't go to the SDS, you will never get impacted. You will never know what impact means, and you will never know, you will never develop the emotional attach you have in your heart that is stopping you doing your activity. Because when you go to the SDS, emotionally, you will get impacted. So your excuse is not going to be bigger next time. You will see the vision, the reason why you should actually commit to these things. So the SDS is once a month. You have all the time to organize yourself so you don't miss the next SDS. And by the way, there are only 12 SDSs per year. If I tell you this, all you're going to do is be committed 36 times of your life, 36 months of your life, and you'll be successful, earning $20,000 a month. Would you do it? And that is like 12 plus 12, that's 24, plus another 12, how much is that? 30 something. So, and that's basically 3 years of commitment. Once a month, 12 times in a year, to come and sit down. 12 times in a year. How many people will be happy if they have to go to school 12 times in a year? Only 12 times in a year you go to school, but you go to school every day, 364 days. And you're committed and you don't get paid to go to school. You're paying to go to school. And there's no guarantee you're going to pass. And there's no guarantee you're going to get a job at the end of it. It's brainwashed. It's all brainwashed. We all been brainwashed by the people before us. I didn't go to university. I didn't go to school. I wasn't consistent at school, but I'm successful today. And it's the same thing. If you want to get brainwashed with Herbalife, because the side effect of that brainwash is because you become successful. We are all human beings. All human beings are brainwashed with something. Let me tell you, brainwash is actually not a negative thing. It's a positive thing. It's negative when you're not successful from what you're being brainwashed for. So guys, make sure you brainwash yourself to come to STF 12 times a year, because it will change your life. Trust me. Number 8, make sure your business partner attend all the online training. Why online training? Because people used to have excuses. I finished work. I don't have time. I have to pick up the kid. I don't have this. Oh, I could not make it 7 o'clock. It's too early. We put this training for 9 p.m., 9:30 p.m. for you to have no excuses, so you can sit from the comfort of your couch you know, lie in bed, having dinner, whatever you're doing, and you can still learn. So if you're not attending, I'm telling you guys, the ego is something so powerful that only the person who is holding that ego is in control. I can't control anyone's ego. No one can control my ego. But the ego is the biggest enemy of success. When someone has an ego that is telling them, I'm not going to jump on the team call, I'm better than that, Patrick's going to scream as he always does. Yes, yes, yes. But you're going to change your mindset. Patrick is putting a lot of his energy screaming on the team call. Hopefully, I can get something, I can get impacted, I can get motivated, I can discover something that I had in me. I can find the way, I can have the power, the motivation, the strength to push and to follow and to face my fear. So guys, please jump on the team call, because would you like to have a business partner who is not coming to training? If you were me and I was you, would you be happy of the situation? Next, communicate with your business partner more often. If you have someone in the business, you don't communicate with them more often. Why did you join them? You don't know what's happening. You join them on Monday and you don't communicate with them for 1 week. They're probably dead. You don't know yet. There probably something happened to them you don't even know. And on Monday you message them, they don't answer. No wonder why. Maybe on Monday they start their program, their products. Yeah. On Tuesday they went to KFC. Yeah. On Wednesday they went to McDonald's. On Thursday they got constipated. Yeah. On Friday it was chronic. On Saturday they hospitalized. On Monday you ring them. Oh, how's your product going? The phone is off. No wonder why. If you ring them on Monday, on Tuesday, you say, hey, make sure you stick to the plan, no junk food. They will not go to KFC. So that's why you're going to ring your business partners and your clients more often, or communicate with them. This is what you do. It's like a contract. When you join a business, when you join a company, and they say to you, okay, Neros, you're going to be coming to work Monday to Friday. Work start at 9 p.m. or at 9 a.m. and finish at 5 p.m. If work start at 8 o'clock in the morning and you come at 12 o'clock, do you think you will last in that job? No. Apply the same thing in your business. How did you go today? Would you fire yourself today if you were your own boss? If you were the boss of yourself right now, would you keep yourself in that job? So you're gonna take this business a little bit serious. So this exactly with the communication we have to do with the business partner. Tell them, look, I'm gonna have you in our team. I want you to attend the online training. I'm gonna be communicating with you 3 times a week. What are the best times to contact you? Do you prefer phone call or text messages or voice messages or email? Which one do you like? If they say, okay, I prefer, text messages, make sure you text them, hello, how are you today? If they don't answer the whole day, you say, look, there's only 24 hours in one day. If by the end of today you haven't answered, the plan is not working already. You need to reply back. And then they will reply, oh, sorry, I've been busy, no problem. I just want to keep you accountable to your goals. I just want to make sure you become successful. I'm not your boss, we're a business partner. I just have more experience and I'm putting energy into your business so you can discover yourself. Okay, last one. Reevaluate their activity at the end of the day. Always reevaluate what they're doing. Is it working? Oh, I gave a 90-day plan. Yep, they're not serious, you don't know. Evaluate again. Maybe the 90-day plan is too big. Maybe they're not sticking to the plan. Maybe you need to increase the 90-day plan with more numbers. Maybe you need to reduce number. Maybe you need to eliminate some of the stuff. Next slide, please. Okay, guys. If you're not serious, you can't make it. That's the reality. If you're not serious, you can't make it. You're wasting your time. If you're not serious, you can't make it. You need to be serious on your level of commitment with what you want to achieve. Whether you want to go slow, make sure you're serious in a slow speed. Make sure you're serious in a faster speed. Or if you're a follower, make sure you're serious with the following. But if you're not doing none of those things, you're not going to make it. That's the reality. Number one, you're not committed to the training. Let me tell you someone who's very serious. Someone who wants to go fastest, like really boom, like Ferrari, they attend all training. No excuses. They will be there. Someone who wants to go slow, they will attend maybe 2 training. Someone who wants to go very slow, they will attend maybe 1 training. Someone who is a follower, sometimes they find themselves on the training by accident. Yeah, but they still kind of come. They maybe to fit camp, or maybe they not come to 1 training a month. But if you're not attending anything at all, why are you wasting your time? Why are you wasting our time? So make sure if you're serious about your goal, whether it's fastest or whatever, attend the marketing plan training. You know, if you want to move faster, you have to attend more. But it's up to you. The choice is yours. Attend the business training. Attend the 90-day plan training. Attend the product training. Hey guys, we will talk about extravaganza. We'll talk about spectacular. We'll talk about fit camp. We'll talk about app challenge. We'll talk about success training seminar. We'll talk about, Instagram, Facebook, weight loss challenge. We'll talk about all these things. Executive President Team 20K, Founder Circle, Chairman Club, unbelievable guy, 3 years in the business, President Team. Hey, all that is rubbish. The star of the show is the products. If you're not emotionally attached to this, if you don't understand how this works, you don't even have a chance to become an executive president team member or supervisor or have a cool fit camp. Everything you're talking about is flat. If you understand the products, the person who is moving more product from the warehouses becomes executive president team eventually. If your ID number is moving more product into people's health, into people's hands, in people's mouth, people are using this product, they're breathing the product, they're getting results because of the knowledge of the product you have, and you pass it on to your team after team after team. When someone asks them on the street, I want to reduce 5 kilos, I have a low energy, they say, I know what I can give to you. A little bit of herbal beverage, we have energy and some lift off, that could do. But if someone goes, I have energy, low energy, and you say, oh my God, you need to start on the ultimate, plus personalized protein powder, you need 500 volume points, that's what you actually need. I asked you for energy, how are you talking about 500 volume points? What is 500 volume points? You see, that is lack of knowledge. You need to understand the product. That's why we have a product training. Just because you attend the 1 product training doesn't mean you know how to teach it. I still don't know how to speak English properly. I've been living in Australia for almost 10 years. I'm not going to say, I don't need to learn English. I know, yeah. It's the same thing. When you go to school, it's the same thing. The same thing again and again. Your brain is just developing like this. So therefore, the information is getting more and more. Because you've been into this team call, what about I nominate you to do the team call next week? Let's see how you go. Because you're listening to the team call every day doesn't mean you can teach the team call. So please, guys, attend this product training. Attend all the training so you can learn. Next step, STS. You're going to come to the STS, not because you've been to 1, that you know how STS works. You come to the first STS, you get recognized on stage. You get recognized on stage, you are the host of the STS. You are the host of the STS, you're into the panelists. You go to different STS as guest speaker. One day, you are the presenter of the STS. That's how you move from just coming to the STS to different level. Yeah, and then one day you become one of the planner, organizer of STS. And that's how you move up step by step. Spectacular. This is once a year. This is where everyone in one country, all the best distributor of the country, get together to share their success. Your job is to be in that room. It's like a buffet. It's like a buffet where there's different food. You pick what you like. So you go to extravaganza, so you can to spectacular, so you can learn from the best in your country. It's once a year. And then the last one there is extravaganza. This is happening once a year internationally, where different people from Asia, they go to maybe Hong Kong, people from America, they go to LA, you know, people from Europe, they go to Czech Republic, and you have people who are earning enough money that your family hasn't earned since your family been existing. These people are earning that kind of money already. Imagine me, at the guest speaker at Extravaganza, all my generation, my family, the salary since my family was born, they don't earn that kind of money. We haven't earned that yet. So I will go and learn from this kind of people. They're going to be teaching you not only how they're earning this money, and they're going to share with you how they were where you are and how they got out of where you are. So therefore, you can find the strength to get out of where you are. So guys, Herbalife is bigger than just the selfie. It's bigger than just what you see on Facebook. Herbalife is the system. Herbalife is the product. Herbalife is education. The person who learns the most, the person who applies the most, is the person who wins the most, as long as they're consistent. Next. Okay, guys, I'm gonna ask you a few questions here. Right now in your business, thing to look out for. Are you getting new clients? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fit Camp. Let me tell you, today we have 200 people at the Fit Camp. It's out of control. I have Bjorn here with 6 packs, and then I have Miss Francisca, you know, with a nice leg. You know, she's blonde, she's sexy, and I'm telling you, the Fit Camp is out of control. Boom, boom, boom. No one is on the product. It's not out of control. Are you getting new clients? Hi guys, my name is Francisca. This morning we had 10 people at the Fit Camp, and then 2 people got started on the product. We have 1 member, you know, she got registered. She's getting registered this afternoon. She wants to become a coach. We only had 10 people, and 3 people are getting started. I will go for the 10 people, because 10 people with 3 new members compared to 200 people with nothing. Remember, it's not about what you see. It's not the image. It's not the color. It's not the material. It's who is getting clients, who is getting people on the products. Are you getting new clients to your Fit Camp, to your weight loss challenge, to your whatever you're doing, to your, you know, shape up challenge? Are you getting new clients, or are you a bunch of coaches making noises? Is your Fit Camp or Fit Club getting new clients as well? Are you moving up in the marketing plan in your business? Are you moving up? Or are you becoming a champion of boom, boom? I used to be one of them. I used to make a lot of noises in one stage. And then I was like, hold on. We're getting all these people, 80 plus people, 100 people coming in here. Not many people are getting on the product. What are we doing? I'm just becoming a social media expert, and I change things really quickly. So you need to look out for this thing, guys. When I talk about this thing, it's not to put nobody down. Remember, we are one family, and it's just my way of sharing. So hopefully you can get the message. Are you duplicating mistakes, or are you duplicating success? Are you duplicating boom, 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 boom? Or are you duplicating welcome to the team, new client? You want to duplicate success. Are you, are your business partners using products? You need to know this. If you look at your ID and you don't see your business partner, you know, ordering products, something is wrong. They're no business partner, they're community partner. Because business partner buy product from Herbalife to do business. Community partner, they catch up and they talk about whatever, they have a laugh and everyone go home. Are you building a community of a team members, or are you building a business of team members? So you need to have a look a little bit. Are you improving as a person, or are you taking everything personal? Are you improving as a person, or are you just moving backward? Improving as a person is you can get you can accept criticism without taking it personal. So many times in my business life, I got criticized for what I was doing. You know, at the start, I took a little bit personal. And then after I worked on myself and I understood that, hey, it's okay to get criticized because you learn from that. At least you know. The more people are telling you, oh, you're doing this wrong, you're doing this wrong. If you're actually smart, you work hard and say, I don't want anyone to tell me for 1 month I did anything wrong. So I will work harder. So people are asking me, how did you do this? And that's how you move. You know, you become a better person. Are you making money? Are you making any money? Look in your bank account right now, guys. How much saving do you have in your bank account? How much money do you have in your bank account? This represents how many mistakes you make, how much mistakes you made in the past, not just in Herbalife. How much money is sitting in your bank account? If you don't change your way of thinking, if you don't change your action, if you don't change your personality, the chances are in the next 2 to 3 years, you will still have the same amount of money saved or even less. For example, I will share with you some of the things I changed. I only had $125 when I started Herbalife. In my head, I used to say, I'm not successful because I'm black. That's why I don't have the best job. Because I can't speak English, I'm not born there in Australia. That's why I had no money. Because my dad died when I was 1. Because my mom, didn't, I was adopted by my auntie. I didn't go with my mom. Because I didn't have any friends when I was growing up. That's why my life was like that. And can you see the mindset? And I used to hang out with the people who used to say the same thing. It's like, oh, this country, they're so racist. You and I, we don't have a job because we come from Africa. That was the people I used to hang out with. And this is what I did. When I came across Herbalife, those people, I decided to cut, to stop hanging out with them. The moment I started hanging out with someone who was talking about, I'm working hard so I can save some money for holiday. I'm like, okay. I used to think this guy used to go on holiday because they're just Australian. So they're working and saving money to go on holiday. So these guys are working hard the whole year. So they save their money and go and spend on a holiday. Okay. Oh, I want to build a house. I want to get a loan from the government and build a house. So I need to save enough money to get a loan. So suddenly I was hanging out with people who were thinking differently. People who were thinking I need to work. Oh, I'm going to do a course to become a personal trainer so I can get a better job, so I can start. I'm like, hey, what is that course thing? And that's how I became a personal trainer. Oh, you do the course, you get a certificate, and you get a job at the gym. Okay, I want to do it too. But before, I used to hang out with people who used to say, oh, if we were only born in this country, we'll be successful too. They don't give us jobs because we're from Africa. And suddenly, I started hanging out with the people who were also black, just like myself, but they're thinking differently. And I was like, what's the difference here? So guys, it's so important who you're hanging out with. So the money thing, your income will never exceed the income of the 3 or 4 people you spend your time the most with. And that's the reality. If you surround yourself with killers, eventually you will kill because you maybe defend yourself from one attack from the nightclub and you find yourself killing by accident. If you hang out with smart people, you start acting smarter. If you hang out with rich people, you start thinking as an entrepreneur. So everything is into who you hang out with. I'm going to rectify this and put a disclaimer on this one. Don't turn your back on your family because they're negative. Just don't speak too much to your family about what you're doing. Because I had all that experience where the family and all this, they put me down all the time. Look at you. You can't even spell your name properly. You say, how do you say entrepreneur? You're crazy. Look at you. You're wasting your time. And then I decided to stop talking to them about Herbalife. And the more I didn't speak to them about Herbalife, they wanted to know how I was going. So guys, surround yourself with people who will make you go, not people who will lick your legs. Oh, you're so beautiful. You're doing awesome, even if you're doing crap. Hey, you are shit. You need to improve. What? What did you say? Yes, you need to get better. You're not doing your job. You're not going to become successful. Oh my God, they're the kind of people who will tell you the truth and showing you how to do it. Hey, come with me. I will show you how to do it. Hey, come with me. Come with me. And this is what we're doing every time. Roger and Ali, they spoke to me at the gym. Roger, Ali, I asked Ali, how much are you making? She said to me, I'm earning $20,000 a month. And back then I was like, this girl is the biggest liar ever. And then, she was always happy. She was always, what's your job? Herbalife. She's traveling. I came back from Malaysia, and I saw her car, Cristiano Ronaldo, a car with Lionel Messi. Every morning she looks good. She's happy. I'm like, And then here comes wine. He's parking the car with a Mercedes and all this, and he's telling me, if you follow this for 3 years, Patrick, you will be making around $18,000 as long as you follow everything and you stay consistent. And I looked at his car and I looked at him. He's just like, Ali, so casual, so relaxed. And I said to myself, if I don't listen to this guy, what if what he's telling me is true? And he said to me, I will show you how to do it. I will motivate you, but you have to do it. I'm not going to do it for you. So this is the kind of people you want to hang out with. And it took me 2 years, and I started making similar income to those people because I got side affected by their lifestyle. So surround yourself with the right people. Nightclub, all this is great. Don't you want to sacrifice 4 years of your life? Not going to the nightclub and all this, going to uni and doing your Herbalife business, working hard, doing things that are important and bringing value to yourself as a human being, and doing things that will take you away from your value of life. Like going to a nightclub, what if you get a bullet in your head and you're gone? You know what? If you get poisoned, you get drugs, you get hit by a car because you're drunk. That time, why don't you spend that time doing your study, learning your Herbalife business, thinking of what to improve? It's a small sacrifice of 1 to 5 years, and you become a better person. Even if you don't become so successful in Herbalife, you become so successful in other areas of your life, with your job, with your career, with whatever you're doing. So last one, are you a good student? Let me ask you this question. You look at yourself in the mirror like we look at ourselves in the mirror every single day. If God can give you the ability to recruit 51 persons just like you, would you take it? Let's say, would you be happy right now where you are with your activity, with your business, with your mindset? Do you want to have 1 million downline just like yourself? Are you the best example of the product? Are you doubting this business? Do you have a big ego? Do you think you know everything? Are you teachable? This question, I'm telling you, be the distributor you want to recruit. Be the customer you want to have. And your Herbalife career will be simple. When you become that person first, you attract who you are. You attract who you are. Guys, now you know the thing you need to look at. Make a change now. If you don't think you need to make a change, I salute you. Keep it up. But if you think some of the stuff I just said here relate to you, we are not perfect. I'm making mistakes every day. Until now, I make mistakes in this business more than anyone else, except maybe Roger and this call. I make mistake after mistake, but I'm a willing student, and I acknowledge my mistake, and I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to apply. I'm willing to work on myself. I wake up every morning saying, hey, God, if only I was better. How can I get better? How can I find a way to impact people more? How can I find a way to impact, to motivate my team? How can I lead as a good example? I don't say, hey, God, if only Quentin was my sponsor. Oh, my God, if only Starbury recruited me. Oh, my God, if only my sponsor was helping me. If only my sponsor didn't put me down. If only I was getting more support. If only I was better. How can I get better? Those who are looking for the answer, those who are knocking on doors, will eventually find the answer. They will eventually find what they're looking for. Guys, I'm excited. I'm pumped. I don't have much energy, but it looks like I have more energy. I'm going to drink my Herbalife tea. Anything is possible, guys. I'm excited for what's happening. here in Germany, what's happening in Australia, a new center right here. We are duplicating fit camps like crazy. We are passionate. We are out there. We are doing flyers. We are doing Instagram. We are doing Facebook. You know what? We are arguing between ourselves, you know, because everyone is passionate. There's a lot of discussion. There's a lot of people getting crazy, a lot of argument on the phone because momentum is coming. People are looking for solutions. The leaders are getting together. Everyone have their opinion. Everyone is strong about their opinion. And this is what we call workplace. I'm excited, baby. Roger, up to you now. What can you add into this?
Absolutely. Awesome call, Pat. Thanks for that. And I'm sure everybody's taking a lot of notes. I'm sitting here taking notes on, you know, what you've said, but also things that people need to look out for to make sure they become successful in Herbalife, similar to what you've done there. And I've made a whole list here of, you know, some of the reasons why people do not succeed in Herbalife. If you're taking notes, I really recommend this because it's not going to show on a slide. I'm just going to say it out verbally. So, you know, one of the first things, and Pat touched on it, is the goals and dreams that you have. If you're not very clear on your goals and your vision and why you're doing Herbalife, you'll never become successful in Herbalife, okay? Because everything comes back to your goals and dreams, okay? That's what's going to drive you every morning to wake up early and go to bed late at night. I know when Ali and I started in the business, you know, we just wanted to get out of debt. That was our first goal. And it gave us such a burning desire. There's a key word that you want to write down, a burning desire to keep pushing ourselves every single day. You know, sometimes we'd be dead tired at the end of the night and, you know, we knew the creditors are going to ring the next day asking for money and we're like, oh my God, I'm tired. I want to go to sleep. And we'd look at our bills and we go, you know what? Another phone call, just one more phone call, just another email, you know, just another text message, just whatever it took to get ourselves out of that financial situation. So if you're not very clear on your goals and dreams and what you want to achieve with Herbalife, you'll never make it in Herbalife. It all comes back to that. That is the foundation of building a solid business, okay? The other reason is people don't have a clear vision of what they want in their life, okay? Not just with their goals and dreams, but, you know, what kind of career they want, what they want to achieve in life, what kind of education they want to give their kids, etc., etc. So get clear on the vision, but also get clear on the Herbalife vision. The Herbalife vision is about changing people's lives with good nutrition. The money is a side effect of helping more people. And Patrick really hit the nail on the head in tonight's call by saying, I'm waking up every morning saying, how can I impact more people with these amazing products? Okay? That's what you make the focus on. How to change more people's lives with good nutrition. Because I'm telling you, the money just comes naturally. And for those of you who were fortunate enough to be in yesterday's training with Quinton Revere, was totally unbelievable. If you missed yesterday's training, mate, you might as well pull a gun to your head. I'm telling you. Because yesterday's training, Quinton was very clear that he wasn't even worried about the money as he was building his business. You know, he just kept focusing on getting more people into the fit camps, fit clubs, getting more people on the products, getting more people sampling the products. And as the result, he not only achieved president's team in less than 4 years, but he just missed his third cut 15K president's team, okay, which is 1.5 times a president's team business. Okay, so, and as a side effect, you know, making over 50,000 euros a month in his business. So it's a pretty good side effect, if you ask me. Okay, the other reason, and Quinton really touched on this yesterday, is people aren't willing to work. If you're not willing to work, you're not going to make it in Herbalife. Herbalife is work, just like anything else you do. But here's what confuses me. Why would you work harder for a boss than you do for yourself? Why are you making your boss rich, not yourself rich? Doesn't make sense to me, okay? And we're not really giving you hard work to do in Herbalife. I mean, Herbalife is the most simple business on the planet. All you got to do is use the products, wear the button, and talk to people every single day. You know, if I said to you, I'm going to give you $1 million a year to talk to 10 people a day about the products, 10 people a day about the business, how many of you will do that? I'm sure everybody's probably got their hands up right now saying, I'd definitely do that. Well, here's a fact. If you are doing that consistently, you'll be making $1 million a year, okay? But the thing is, we're not consistent with our activities and what we're doing. We get a bit slack sometimes. We get a bit comfortable. We get complacent. We got to get out of that comfort zone, and we got to really roll up our sleeves, put a bit of sweat on our brow, and go back to work, because that's really the key to this business. The only time the word success comes before the word work is in the dictionary, okay? So that's the only time you'll get success before work, okay? You must work to attract success, okay? The other reason people don't succeed in Herbalife is they're not using the products properly. They're not passionate about what they're doing. And if they're not passionate about what they're doing, it's because they're not using the products properly. Now, let me tell you something. If you're not feeling so good on our products, you're not using enough products. You need to use more products, okay? I remember in my first year of business when I was getting so tired, I rang Wayne one day and I said, Wayne, I don't think I could do this anymore. I'm dead tired. And you know what his answer was to me? Use more products. You got the best products on the planet. Take some more NRGs and get going. Because he wasn't going to give up on me, and he wasn't going to let me give up on my goals and dreams. Okay? So he kept prodding me along and pushing me to the limits that I can actually achieve so that I can get out of the financial rut that I was in. Okay? Another reason people fail in Herbalife or don't move forward in Herbalife is they're inconsistent with their plan. Okay, they start a 90-day plan and they say, I'm excited about this 90-day plan. I'm going to work this 90-day plan. 3 days or 4 days into their 90-day plan, they already start to slack off. Okay, and again, it's the analogy of talking to 10 people a day about the products in the business. You'll make the money. You got to treat this like you are getting paid weekly with Herbalife, okay? Now, will you get paid weekly? Well, the reality is if you are talking to that many people weekly, you'll be making good money weekly anyway, okay? But the reality is we sometimes feel like we talk to 10 people today and nobody bought the products and we're disappointed. And then tomorrow we talk to another 10 and maybe one person bought the products and we get a little bit excited. The day after, that person quits and wants a refund on the products and we get disappointed. And it's this constant roller coaster of ups and downs in this business. Here's the key to becoming successful in Herbalife. And Jim Rohn says it perfectly. And if you want to write this down, I highly recommend it. Learn to discipline your disappointments. If you lose a customer, so what? Go get another 2 customers and you'll be happy again. Okay? If you lose a distributor, so what? Go get another 2 distributors and you'll be happy again. Okay? But the reality is if we're not working fast enough and we're not talking to enough people every day, we feel like that one customer or the one distributor is our entire business. And for some of you, it probably is. You probably just got your first distributor and that first distributor quit and you feel like you've lost your whole business. Well, yes, you have, because you're not talking to enough people. So again, get to work, go recruit another 10 and you won't worry about the one. Okay? So there's an old saying, if you've got one person in your business, it's 100% of your problem. Because if that person quits, there's 100% of your business gone. Okay. But if you've got 100 people in your business and 10 people quit, you're not going to fast because you still got 90 that are serious. Okay. So that's the reality. So get consistent with your plans, talk to more people every day. And Patrick really nailed it tonight about, committing to the system and the training. Okay. Now, I'm 14 years in the business. And for the last few weeks when we started these webinars, the weekly webinars, nearly every day of the week, I've been on every single webinar since we've started. Now, why is Roger Shahata, after 14 years, still running and being on these webinars with the team? A, it's my commitment to Herbalife. B, it's my commitment to my team. And C, the key is for people to learn what I'm doing so that one day they'll teach it themselves. Okay? So that one day when I retire, I know you are all in safe hands because you've built the business on solid foundation to duplicate what we've taught you. Okay? So if you're not committing, if you're finding it hard to commit to a few trainings a week online from the comfort of your own home, so you have no excuse whatsoever, okay, unless you're running something on that time like fit camps or other events of Herbalife that you're actually working, that's the only time I'll accept that. But reality is, I can tell you for the last few weeks, I've seen the numbers drop on these product trainings and marketing plan trainings, and even the DMO trainings. I mean, I'm teaching DMOs that some of you don't even know about, okay? And you're not coming onto these DMO trainings to learn about what else you can do in your business to become successful in Herbalife, which tells me you're either making a lot of money already and you don't really need Herbalife, or you've got your head in the sand and think you know it all. Okay? So commit to the trainings. And a great analogy with this is I always say to people, it's a bit like wanting to become a doctor. Okay? If you wanted to become a doctor, you do need to go to medical school. Okay? Well, how many of you online tonight would like to become a PhD, a professional Herbalife distributor?
We are!
Yeah. So if you want to become a professional Herbalife distributor, get a PhD in Herbalife, you need to attend the trainings, meetings, and classes. You cannot go to medical school and say, okay, I know it's a 7-year course, but you know what? I'm going to attend for 3 years, and if I find the information is okay, I'm not going to go anymore. Will you succeed to become a doctor? And the answer is no, because you haven't finished the course. You haven't graduated. Guys, don't make the mistake. You have not graduated in Herbalife until you're at least president's team. Why do you think Roger Shahata still goes to every STS extravaganza, trainings, meetings right around the world? Because that's his commitment to growing his business. Okay? So you really need to reevaluate yourself and what you're doing and how far you really want to go in Herbalife. Now, like Patrick said, we love you no matter what you want to do in Herbalife. Whatever speed you want to go. You want to go fast, go fast. You want to go faster, go faster. You want to go the fastest, go fastest. But here's what we're looking for. I know myself and even Patrick, we're looking to go the fastest right now because there's never been a better time than right now to be in Herbalife. So we're just focused on the people who are really wanting to go to the fastest. Does it mean we're not going to talk to the people who want to go fast or faster? We will still communicate with these people, but we won't devote all our time and effort working with these people because we want to go fastest right now. None of us are getting any younger. We all want to achieve the president's team and get the job done and do whatever it takes to get the job done. Okay? Quentin, 4 years in the business, president's team member, nearly 15K president's team member. Okay? Another mistake most people do is not working with their mentor sponsors or their mentors. Your sponsor doesn't necessarily have to be your mentor. Okay? You know, my sponsor is actually semi-retired. My mentor is Wayne, okay? But my sponsor is someone called Roger and Jill, okay? An elderly couple, and they're my original sponsors. They're still in Herbalife. They still do their minimum 2.5 every month to pick up the check, okay? But the person who taught me to become successful is my mentor, Wayne, okay? So look for your mentor, and it might not be your direct sponsor, okay? Someone shout out something then? No, okay. So work with your mentor. Reevaluate your activity versus your goals, okay? And this is really key. And Patrick really hit this on the head again. You know, I like to get people's goals, and if they're not doing enough work to achieve their goals, you know, I give them a simple phone call and I say something like this. With what you're currently doing, are you going to achieve the goals that you've written down on your plan in the time frame that you believe that you're going to achieve it? And if they say yes, then I give them a reality check versus their activities, okay? Because I know the numbers. I know if you talk to 10 people a day about the products, you'll probably get a couple of clients. I know if you talk to 10 people a day about the business, you probably get one distributor, okay? That's normally the averages of what it takes to get people on the products or the business opportunity, okay? And again, if you want to go the fastest, talk to more people. Be teachable, okay? Patrick's got it on that last slide there. Are you a good student? You know, when I first got involved in Herbalife, Wayne would say turn right, I would turn right. He'd say turn left, I would turn left. He'd say jump, I would say how high, okay? I would ask the questions, and I was always teachable, and that's why I was able to develop a fast-growing business, okay? So don't know it all. You want to say something, Pat? Did you say something, Pat? Or
No.
okay. So always be teachable. Be a good student. Don't think you know it all. Okay. None of us know it all. If we all knew it all, we'd all be founders circle right now. But reality is, even myself, I don't know it all. Okay. So that's why I keep going to the trainings and meetings to learn more. Okay. Work towards qualifying for everything is really key, okay? When Herbalife puts out a promotion, whatever the promotion is, you look at it, you understand it. And if you don't understand it, ask your mentor sponsor, okay, how do I qualify for this Herbalife vacation, for example? What do I need to do? And they will break it down for you, okay? Because if you're not clear on the qualifications, guess what's going to happen when you bring people in the business? They're not going to know either. Because if you don't know, how are they going to know? Okay? So you need to get very clear on these things so you can teach it, and making sure that you qualify for everything first so that you can encourage your people to also qualify. That's how in 14 years I've been in the business, I've qualified for 14 vacations in 14 years, okay? So don't complicate the business. You know, again, have the attitude of a business, not a job mentality. Don't think paycheck to paycheck. Think this is my financial future that I'm building around myself and my family, okay? Understand there is delayed gratification with what you do in your Herbalife business. What you're doing today, you don't get paid for today. You get paid for it in 90 days from now. Okay? So I'm going to talk about, you know, my Chairman's Club member, Rodney Drury. And some of you have heard this name before. Rodney Drury's been in the company now for 30 odd years. Okay? And Rod wanted to move the fastest, okay? He wanted to move so fast that his goal was to make $1 million a year, and he achieved it in his first year of Herbalife, okay? And this is what Rod would do. He would recruit people in the business. He'd make sure he'd get at least 10 new recruits a month into his business. By the way, Rod, in his first month of business, did 40,000 personal volume points, okay? So that's 10 times a supervisor qualification in his first month of business, okay? Because he was focused on wanting to go president's team very quickly and make $1 million a year. Okay, so this is what Rod would do, and I've sat with Rod on many occasions and picked his brain. So I'm very clear on how Rod functioned and what he built, how he built his business. He would get people involved in the business, and he'd say, okay, now this is what you need to do in the business. You need to recruit 10 people a month in the business minimum. You need to get 20 to 30 clients. Can you do that this month? And if they're like, oh, I don't know, I'll do my best, he'll say, okay, no problem. You do what you're going to do. I'm looking for people who want to go now. Are you a now person? Because I'm looking for the now people. I'm looking for the people who want to go president's team now. I'm not looking for people who want to take their time, plod along, get to meal, get to world team, active world team. If you're one of those people who want to go slow, that's fine by me. Do what you're going to do. I'll still love you. I'll still care for you. I'll still work with you. But I'm focused on getting to president's team now. So I'm looking for people who want to go president's team now. Okay? And that's the attitude you need to have in your business if you want to go president's team, which I'm assuming everybody on the call is. Okay? So there's 3 types of people. There's always 3 types of people who get involved with us. Okay? Or 3 types of people who are watching Herbalife, okay? There's people who watch what happened. There's people who make it happen. And there's people who go, what happened? What happened? Okay? It's just like, wow, what happened? It's out of control. Okay? So which type of person are you? Are you watching and saying, okay, when you become successful, I'll start to move a bit more faster? Are you making it happen? Or are you going to go, what happened? Okay. Which category do you fit into? Okay. And what's really important to understand is how people get involved in Herbalife is how they think the business is done. So be careful what you do in your business from the very beginning, guys, because I've seen this time and time again. It duplicates in the business. If it takes you 6 months to go supervisor, there's a good chance when you recruit people in the business, it's going to take them 6 months or maybe even more to get to supervisor. Okay? But if you move fast, the people you'll attract to your business will also move fast. Here's a good note to write down. Like attracts like. What you are, you will attract. What you do, you will attract. You know, when I first started the products, I knew I had to shift the weight quickly. Okay? No excuses. No snacking, no junk food, no whatever, because I was focused on building my financial wall around me that was going to protect me for the rest of my life. So my product result was key first. Like Patrick said, the product result is the first thing and the most important thing to making sure you build a solid business. So the first question you need to ask yourself is, have I achieved the product result that I want? Okay? And if you got work to do, then do it. If you got weight to lose, lose it. If you got weight to gain, gain it. If you need to build more muscle, build it. Whatever you want to achieve with the products, you make sure you get that result in the fastest, in the shortest period of time, because it's an attractive story to building your business. Okay? The next thing that you need to be aware of, us as mentors don't want you to make the mistakes that we've already made. and that the people before us have already made as well. Okay? As the generations grow in Herbalife, we are preventing people from making the same mistakes that we did so they can grow a faster business today than what it took us 14 years ago or what it took Wayne 30 years ago. So we need to use the experience of these people to develop our businesses a lot quicker. Hence, as a result, that is why people today are going president's team a lot faster than when we started in the business, because we did it the harder way. And we've made the path so easy for you guys if you follow the steps and directions and information we give you to a T to make sure you become successful with Herbalife. Okay? So don't make the mistakes we've already made. Okay? Another mistake is ego. Now, I've seen this where people get on these calls or webinars and they go, oh, this product training again. Oh, this marketing plan again. It's the same thing every week. Well, hey, if you think you can do the product training or marketing plan better, why don't you present it? Because the more you present it, the more skilled you become in talking to people in the public. Okay? You become a better public speaker. You fine-tune your words. You get a carefully set of chosen words that you'll present the products or the business opportunity to people because you've done it so often. Okay? So don't let your ego step in front of you. Don't let it, block your vision. Okay? And what you want to achieve in your business. So, one of the steps of doing all these trainings, by the way, is so that later down the track, we can handpick you guys and let you present in the success training seminar or in a HOM, okay, in front of public. Because the more confident and the more times you do that, the quicker your business will grow. So it's part of a grooming process to help you become a millionaire with Herbalife, okay? So how do you measure success? And I'm really nearly at the end of the call, guys, because I know we're a little bit of overtime, but tonight's call is a really important call because we feel that some people just don't have that focus. And that's why we've put this information together tonight, especially for you guys. So how do you measure success? And, you don't measure success by materialistic things, having the cars, having the houses, having $1 million in your bank account, whatever the case might be. Success is measured by having achieved everything that you've wanted to achieve in your life. Okay? So, if you say, look, I'm going to sell everything, I'm going to go retire, live in a cabin out in the mountains, feed the squirrels, and you go actually do that, and you're living comfortably, and then you are successful, okay? But reality is you need to have a lot of money to be able to do that. So that's how success is measured, by living the dream and goals that you want to achieve, okay? And I'll finalize my section and probably hand it back to Pat because I've gone over time. But, there's a saying, and I've seen it time and time again. I was just watching a film called Funny Farm on TV, and I don't watch much TV, by the way. But this quote keeps coming up. And when I do watch TV, I'm always listening for personal development in everything I watch. And there was a quote there that was said, and I've heard this quote many times from, mentors like Jim Rohn and Mark Hughes and, John Tuttle and, famous people in Herbalife. And here's a great quote to write down. Everything worth having doesn't come easy. Okay? Everything worth having doesn't come easy. It requires work. It requires an effort. It requires a bit of disappointments, ups and downs, challenges. Okay? Look, this new center that we've just set up, My gosh, we've already been through a few challenges setting up the center, and we're only 1 week into it. Okay? But you guys don't know about the challenges because you don't have to deal with it. Okay? But those of us who've set up the place are going through, even still going through some challenges to make it even better. Okay? To make it a perfect center for you guys to bring your prospects so that you can build your business and not have to worry about all this fussy stuff that we're going through right now to build the center to help you develop your business. Okay? Pat has taken a big step on signing a contract with the lease for this place to help you guys. He's taken this responsibility to build your businesses. So out of respect to Patrick, show some respect by putting the time and effort into your business to develop your businesses. Okay? Not for Patrick's goals, but for your goals. And Patrick's goals will be achieved because you've respected and moved forward with the vision and decision that he has made to help you all grow a successful business. So Pat, I think I've covered everything. I've written everything down here, as so many notes. I think I've covered everything, the importance of the support system. We can't afford to miss anything in Herbalife. So Patrick, back over to you, my friend.
So that's it. We're going to close the call. I would just say this. We're building a team. So we have a team now. We're building a team of faster people here. So we are going to the World Cup and we want fit players. Players who will wake up and not use their kid as an excuses. They will not use the weather. When time gets hard, they will cry, but they will keep moving. We want to finish the year big. We want to have new get team members in the team. We want to have new millionaire team, and we want to have some president team. We are looking for those people who are committed to do the action. The only difference between Quentin and us is he's speaking to more people. You don't have to go to school to become president team. You just need to speak to people. And we all know what is stopping you is because you're scared. You're scared to face another human being that was created by the same God who created you. So guys, at the end of the day, if you're serious and you want to move faster, just inbox me, Roger, who your sponsor is, and say, hey, I want to go faster. And I will give you the key. The key is the numbers game. You speak to 10 people every day, you have a change. You speak to 20, 30, 50, 60, 100, it would be unbelievable. We are building a team to go to the World Cup called President Team. We don't want excuses. We have kids. I have 2 kids. I'm here in Germany for 2 months. I can use any excuses. I'm not. So don't use excuses of your kid. Don't use any sort of excuses. If you're healthy, you're standing straight, you can play the game. If that's you, inbox us. Otherwise, we love you for who you are. Just keep going. Anything is possible as long as you don't quit. God bless you guys. Thank you, Roger, for helping the team call. Thank you, everyone, for sharing.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good day. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Good night, guys.
Bye.